Scientists' new discoveries hidden under Antarctica's ice. This discovery will surely amaze you. Scientists are always in the race of exploring new things and uncovering the unknown secrets of our planet. Most of the times, to their dismay, they don't get something juicy, yet at times their discoveries even shock themselves. And that's exactly what their new discovery hidden under Antarctica's ice has done. It has shocked them in a way that they're jumping up and down. And I'm sure you will do the same too, but for that, you will have to watch this video all the way through to the end to get all the information about the discovery. And guess what? I just caught you what you were thinking. You want to click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon, right? Do it then. We'll give you a few seconds to do that. Done? Here we go then. Antarctica is perhaps the coldest place on the planet located on the Earth's pole, with extremely cold temperatures such that it's not usually considered suitable to live there, which is why it isn't a region of much activity. But that doesn't mean that one would not go there. Scientists do set out on expeditions every once in a while to hunt for discoveries, and not just that, but explorers are usually planning trips to that region too. The region is covered with ice everywhere, and if you were standing at some point in Antarctica, ice would be visible as far as your sight would go. It's big enough to be considered a continent and mostly is home to animals that live in cooler climates, such as penguins. The history suggests that Antarctica was never this cold. In fact, millions of years back in time, the place was as warm as Italy, which suggests that life would have been possible there then. But over the years, a dramatic shift in the region's climate took place, and its climate changed to what it remains today: extremely cold. Feeling hot? Just visit Antarctica once and you would surely no longer crave winters. And if we talk about the temperatures, anyone can tell that the temperatures always remains in the negative side of the number line. Otherwise, the ice would melt, which though has started to, due to climate change, which is why researchers and scientists from New Zealand planned an expedition to the Antarctic regions to investigate lakes and rivers that were suspected from the surface, and that's when they ended up discovering something extremely exciting. In the motivation of climate change, scientists were conducting researches in Antarctica rivers and Antarctica, where they stumbled across this amazing ecosystem enveloped deep down under an ice shelf. This strange ecosystem was discovered by a team of scientists from New Zealand, 500 meters under the ice in an estuary. When they dug down and sent their camera underground, they captured amphipods surrounding their camera, which at first appeared to them as a malfunctioning of the camera, as they were tiny creatures taking after the shape of shrimps and lobsters. But upon proper focusing and capturing, they discovered that it was not their camera which was malfunctioning, but instead were some live creatures moving swiftly from one place to another and surrounding the camera, as it was something unusual for the creatures. That's when they discovered that a well-structured and important ecosystem lies deep down in the Antarctic regions, which has spurred anticipation and excitement amongst scientists and around the world. Scientists knew that a network of rivers lies beneath the Antarctic ice sheets, and this expedition was sampling these rivers, which has made them discover a totally new ecosystem. Hugh Horgan, the project's lead, said, "Getting to observe and sample this river was like being the first to enter a hidden world." This shows that the team itself, along with Horgan, were way too excited for this expedition and wanted to explore further. And just at the start of their research and experiments, they stumbled across a great deal of discovery, which has also made them pack their bags and set off for another expedition. With such high levels of curiosity and excitement, there is no wonder why the scientists are jumping up and down, as they might be expecting more tremendous surprises, and who knows, they might get some. They extended their research as they deployed instruments in the waters to investigate what made it different, and the team was surprised to know that they could also visualize effects of a volcanic eruption taking place far away from the place they were observing, which gave them the sense of how connected the Earth is. The foundations of this entire expedition dates back to 2020, when the project's lead Horgan first spotted the subsurface of the river and wanted to explore the rivers under the Antarctic regions. The research was to experiment and investigate how climate change was melting ice and affecting the ecosystem associated with the ice, and what impacts could it have over the passage of time. The research was solely purposed for one objective: observing the impacts of climate change. Yet, the expedition involved a discovery to everyone's surprise. Now, what the future entails for the research and investigation of this new ecosystem is not yet clearly known, and scientists now have two boats to embark on, and in reality they just spotted the other boat after embarking on the one they are on right now. Hence, it is not known what will be the course of action of the scientists in terms of how they will further extend the scope of their expedition and uncover more secrets, and facts associated with the newly discovered habitat. According to the National Institute of Water and Atmospheric Research, marine physicist Craig Stevens, further researches will be conducted on the sample water to look for nutrients and gain more sense and knowledge about the dynamics of the ecosystem, which hosts these newly discovered species. Coming back to the discovery, the habitat was found beneath the outer edges of Ross Ice Shelf, which is the world's largest floating ice. Aside from the discovery of the tiny shrimp-like creatures, the team further discovered that the water column is split into 4 to 5 distinct layers flowing in different directions, which is normal, as water is normally found in layers that do not mix together due to different temperatures and salt content. Now, with the team doing their best to investigate both the effects of climate change and newly discovered habitat, their expedition has gotten way more exciting than ever, as more interest is now invested in the expedition. The researchers are expecting some more surprises, yet it is unknown what the future holds and what this exploration entails. But whatever it is, it should be good. With that, we have come to the end of our video. I hope you had a great time watching it, and if you did, then consider subscribing to my channel for more of such interesting and unique content. If you liked the video, smash the thumbs up button and click the bell icon to stay tuned. Until the next video, goodbye.